everyone, it's Alicia here.
And Eddie.
On our channel, We to 3 with another Weigh-In Wednesday.
Heyo.
What? We're coming back at you this week to give you an update on where we are in our weight loss journey. We do these every Wednesday, so if you're ever wondering, where are they at in their weight loss? How much have they lost? What are they doing this week? You can always find us here on Wednesdays with an update. And if you want to catch our old updates, you can always go look at our Weigh-In Wednesday playlist on our channel.
This last week went pretty good as far as making gains in headway and losing weight. I think we said that it would be pretty consistent, and it definitely was.
Yeah, it definitely turned out to be kind of the same as our previous week had gone, which we mentioned in our last video that we had kind of found our rhythm and we were going to stick to it pretty much this entire week. Something
to note is that I did end up having a smaller breakfast portion in the morning, which I thought was pretty cool. I was getting really full and or not eating all of my oatmeal in the morning, which is just a small change, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it definitely means that your body's adjusting to like smaller portion sizes, your stomach is like shrinking, and your like sense of being full is kicking in at an earlier time than it was before. So that's great, always.
Yep.
So not much to report on this last week. We basically kept the same thing going, our same eating plan, our same exercise. We did a good job of sticking to those, I think, and these are our weekly updates. So this week I actually went from, I think, 213 to 212. So if you are counting along with us or like have seen the previous videos, you know that that's actually a slower rate of weight loss for me than I've had in the past few weeks. And I think I had mentioned right at the beginning when I was losing very consistently larger amounts that would eventually slow down as like your body starts getting used to weight loss. So basically, I've lost 1 pound this week where I'd been consistently losing 1.5 or 2. So we've hit that mark where it's going to start to slow down now, and it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge to lose weight every week for me.
As for me, I also had a slower week this week in terms of losing weight. I only lost 1 pound. But I think as we get into our plan for next week, they'll definitely rev it up.
Additionally, this week is the first week of April. Yay!
Hurrah!
It's a whole new month, and if you've been following along with us from the start, you know that in March, right at the beginning, we did take also our measurements, not just our weight, to kind of track how much we're losing as like a non-scale benchmark as well. Because sometimes you don't lose weight on the scale, sometimes you lose it in inches and it moves around and your body changes. So we did also take our measurements today, and here is the update screen. As Edwin just mentioned when he was letting you know what our weights were this week and how he thought next week was going to ramp it up, that brings us to our plan for this week. And we are going to change it up a little bit as far as food goes. For me specifically though, I've noticed that now that I've gotten used to the weight loss, I do need to take down my intake of fruit. I've noticed that that's kind of been a crutch for me to get over like the sugar cravings of just like processed sugar, and I've switched to fruit instead. I think that might be something that has slowed my weight loss, so I do this next week want to incorporate a lot more protein and veggie into our like day-to-day diet.
So to remedy this, we're going to have a second breakfast, I guess you could say. A cooked omelet in the mid-morning after our oatmeal, after we've been at work for a little bit, just kind of get you through to lunch. So we're going to do some cooked veggies with an omelet, and hopefully that'll cure the sugar high.
Yeah, I think that basically it's a challenge for me. It's not so much for Edwin because he'll eat veggies like any which way. I, on the other hand, do not like raw vegetables pretty much at all. I think the only raw vegetable I like is carrots, and I only like them like marginally. It's not something I could eat every day and not get sick of. So, well, I mean, I also like celery, but I am actually allergic to it, so I can't have that either. So basically it's a challenge. It's like, how can we hide cooked veggies in our food throughout the day, and how will they taste good when they have to be warmed up? So my preference for veggies is like they have to be warm, covered in olive oil and garlic, and like that is how I like vegetables, and that's it. Like, so cooking them into an omelet, I think for the mid-morning will definitely like give me the veggie count up, like make us like eat more vegetables, and also give us a lot more lean protein right in the morning. And then we're gonna move our like usual smoothie that we would have at that time to the afternoon. So even though I'll still be intaking fruit at that point, it'll give me like the afternoon energy to like push through to like our workouts.
Plus we would actually be, well, ideally be going to the gym right after that anyway, so it's kind of like nice to have that protein shake right before you go.
Right, you need like the sugar and then the little bit of protein powder that's in it to like really get you like amped up and push you through your workout. I think we're also going to incorporate a little bit more nuts into our diet, like actual like almonds and stuff like that. We have not been eating any nuts at all.
I've been putting them in my oatmeal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever. Well, I don't eat them very often, so I guess I need to up my intake of them because the fat in that is so healthy and I need to be upping that macro in my diet. The other thing that we're going to basically be incorporating is trying to keep on track with our exercise. I've been really good personally about getting my runs in for the Couch to 5K program. One thing I would like to really change up this week is to incorporate more strength training and to get back on top of that part of it. I'd really like to get into on like Tuesdays and Thursdays some like pretty hardcore HIIT training workouts, like high intensity, like short time span, like lots of intervals. I really want to get into that like on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I don't know if I'll be looking into like classes or seeing if there are like some routines online that I could look up and like do at our gym, but that's something I'd like to incorporate next week as well to kind of push me back into a zone where I'm losing a lot of weight. The other thing that's going to make this week kind of interesting is the fact that we are actually leaving tomorrow. We are going on a trip from Thursday to Monday to Philadelphia.
Ooh.
Yay! We've been really looking forward to it. We definitely need a vacation right now. And also, it's just going to be very interesting when it comes to our weight loss. If you've ever taken a vacation and also been trying to lose weight, you know vacations and weight loss do not mix. We'll be out of our element. We just want to like have fun and relax because it's vacation. But I think it's going to be a challenge for us to like really stay mindful about what we're eating because Philadelphia is home of the cheesesteak and Edwin is pretty jazzed on life about it. Pretty
stoked. I'm like learning how to order them and everything.
He is like, has been researching cheesesteak.
Where to get the best one.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Maybe follow on Twitter just to get the updates.
Oh yeah, saying. I'm sure he will live tweet every moment of going to find a cheesesteak or cheesesteaks. Yeah. Because he's told me he wants more than one.
One workout that I've thought about is to do the actual Rocky run.
Oh, that would be super fun. I didn't know you were thinking about that.
The Rocky steps. Someone suggested that we get like the sweatsuit, but we would be in that like all day.
That's true. So, well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
So yeah, we will be out of town Thursday through Monday. It's the first vacation we've taken while we're trying to lose weight. We'll see how it affects next week. Fingers crossed it's not too brutal. We're gonna try to rein it in even though food is delicious and we love food. Yeah. I think it'll be a challenge, but I think we'll find ways to work around it. I'm already planning on like bringing my running shoes and like workout gear to do a workout. I know on Friday and Monday are my usual run days. So if I can at least fit them in for 2 days out of like 5 that will be gone, I will count that as being like a win, even if I eat way more than I should. If I can get the exercise in, I won't feel so bad about that.
I think of this trip as kind of a precursor or kind of like a test before we go on our second vacation, which is actually the first week of May. So this will be a really good indicator of, or practice I guess even, about how to stay on track while you're on vacation.
Totally. We are done with this week's update. Apologies for like the quick nature and the almost one takeness of it. We had to like hurry it up because again, we're going out of town tomorrow. We have to pack. We need to like get everything ready to go and we're just trying to hurry through today. So apologies for the quick nature of this video. I promise next week's will be better. Maybe. It'll be something. It'll be something after the vacation. If you haven't subscribed, please do so below. We make videos about our weight loss journey every Wednesday and let you guys know what's going on.
Yep.
And if you haven't seen our previous ones, you can find them in the playlist Weigh-In Wednesdays on our channel. Please also keep giving us comments and likes and letting us know like what you're doing to lose weight. If you have any suggestions for plateauing and like how you got over your plateau, I would 100% welcome them. I plateau quite often. If you haven't seen our other series on our channel, I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. and it's actually really hard for people with PCOS to lose weight. So I anticipated the plateaus, but I'm already on one, so if you could send me some tips and tricks to get over it, I would appreciate it.
And that's it for this week. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye!
Bye! I think we've been, I don't even know, what, food? Food is fine, I'm eating less. I'm still fat, I need to work out more.